Hi there, my name is Ken. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to build a credit score, which will be very close to 800, but only if you do it right. I'm gonna review how to build credit, how a credit score is calculated, and what to do in order to build it fast. Let's do it. If you are new here I talk about personal finance and investments. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Your credit score has a huge impact on your financial life. If you have a good or excellent credit, you'll benefit from reduced interest rates, better credit card rewards, and more opportunities to use credit to build a strong financial foundation. If you have poor credit, you might have trouble taking out a credit card, renting an apartment, or even finding a job. And if you are accepted for a line of credit, you pay much higher interest rates on your debt. This is why understanding how to build credit is so important. Without credit, lenders can gauge how reliable you are at paying bills, which is why having no credit history can be just as bad as having bad credit. Everyone should learn how to build credit, whether you want to apply for some of the best credit cards on the market, or if you simply want to live without the baggage of a bad credit history. The good news is that building credit isn't hard. There are many ways to build credit, so let's take a look at some of the best tips, tricks, and strategies to help you improve your credit history and increase your credit score. So let's start with how to build credit. Banks like to see that you can manage your money. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you start developing a positive credit history. You can become an authorized user. Becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit account is a fast way to add information to your credit history, which can be both a benefit and a challenge. If the other person uses credit responsibly, their good credit can help you boost your own credit history and score. However, if they have a negative credit history or begin to use it irresponsibly, you might want to remove yourself as an authorized user, as any poor credit habits can affect your record too. Just check to see if the lender reports authorized user data to the major credit bureaus, which are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, because not all lenders report. Make your rent and utility payments count if you don't have a credit card of your own yet. It's time to leverage the power of your other monthly bills. If you rent, ask your property management company if it reports your payments to the bureau. If it doesn't, you can sign up for a rent payment service and have your rental payments history reported. There are many ways to report your rent to the credit bureaus, so try to take advantage of at least one of them. If you pay those bills on time every month, you could save an instant improvement in your FICO score. Next thing to do is signing up for the right type of credit card. When you are ready to start building credit with a credit card, make sure you apply for the right type of card. If you are trying to build credit as a college student, consider one of the top credit cards for students. If you have a car, gas credit cards may help you use those purchases as a foundation for building credit. You could even build your credit score with a store credit card. If your credit score is very low or your credit history is limited, you might want to consider applying for a secured credit card. Secured cards require a deposit to obtain a line of credit. For example, a $500 credit limit typically requires a $500 deposit. Once you build up a history of responsible use, most secured cards will return your deposit and may also increase your credit limit, giving your credit score another boost. Another thing to do is set up automatic credit card payments. One of the best ways to ensure you always pay your credit card bills on time is to sign up for automatic credit card payments. You'll need to make sure there's enough money in your bank account to cover your automatic payments, of course. Then you can open a second credit card. Once you've built up a positive credit history with your first credit card, it's time to apply for a second credit card. Having multiple credit cards under your name increases the amount of credit available to you. Plus, having more than one credit card gives you the opportunity to earn different credit card rewards. You might want a travel credit card and a cashback credit card, for example, or a card that rewards groceries and a card that rewards dining out. And one of the easiest ways to increase your credit score is by increasing your credit limit. If you request a credit limit increase on your existing credit cards, you might be able to get a slightly higher line of credit on each card. That extra credit can help your credit score grow as long as you don't turn your new credit into debt. And after you've been using credit cards for a while and making responsible on-time payments, you should have enough credit history to qualify for a small personal loan. Although this isn't a quick fix, personal loans usually take 6 to 12 months to raise your credit score. It can diversify the types of credit on your credit report, and you can use your loan to prove you can consistently make payments on time. And now, let's review how a credit score is calculated. What goes into a credit score? More than you might realize. The FICO credit scoring model uses the following 5 factors to calculate your credit score. First is payment history. 35% of your credit score is based on your payment record. Pay your bills on time every month to avoid lowering your newly established credit score. Second is credit utilization. 30% of your credit score is based on how much of your available credit you are currently using, and less credit utilization is better. If you rack up debt or carry high balances, your credit score will suffer. Another 15% of your credit score is based on length of credit history, which includes the age of your oldest credit account, the age of your newest account, and the average age of all your accounts. This is why it's a good idea to keep old credit cards open, even when you are no longer using them regularly. 10% of your credit score is based on the types of credit accounts under your name. Having both revolving accounts such as credit cards and installment accounts such as car loans can give your credit score a bump. But you can still build and maintain a good credit score even if you only have credit cards. And the last 10% of your credit score comes from new credit. This includes the number of credit inquiries on your account. Each hard credit pool lowers your credit score slightly, so try to avoid applying for a lot of new credit over a short period of time. And if you want to build credit fast, practice good credit habits. While you're establishing credit, it's important to know how to build a positive credit history. Having a good credit score opens the door to lower interest rates and better opportunities for loans and credit in the future. Here are some good credit habits that can help you build credit more quickly. First is pay bills on time. Since your payment history makes up 35% of your credit score, it's important to pay your bills on time. If you accidentally miss a payment, contact your credit card issuer and make up the payment before it is 30 days past due. You need to monitor your credit report. Keep a watchful eye on your credit report so you can monitor your financial habits and dispute any errors you find. It's also a good idea to keep track of your credit score. There are many ways you can check your credit score for free, and you should keep an eye on utilization as well. To boost your credit score as quickly as possible, try to keep your balances below 30% of your available credit. If you have a credit card with $1,000 credit limit, for example, that means keeping any revolving balance below $300. And it's even better if you can pay your balance off in full every month. And don't apply for too many new credit accounts at once. Applying for multiple credit accounts at once isn't always a good idea. Not only will the back-to-back credit inquiries lower your credit score, but lenders might also turn you down simply because you've applied for too many credit cards within a short period of time. And also try to avoid unnecessary credit inquiries. If you are considering a new credit card, try not to waste credit inquiries on applications that aren't likely to be accepted. Instead, look for credit options designed for people with your credit history and background. And as I said earlier, keep old credit accounts open. Try to use each of your credit cards at least once per year to prevent lenders from closing your accounts due to inactivity. So building your credit card takes time, but the process often goes more quickly than people realize. If you start applying these credit building tips and strategies today, you could see an improvement in your credit score within months. Continue to practice responsible credit habits and you can look forward to higher credit limits, lower interest rates, better credit card rewards, and all of the other financial benefits that come with building good credit. Let me know in the comments what your credit score is. Here are more other videos about personal finance and investments for you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.